Okay, I got rudely cut off by TikTok. No, I'm kidding. I ran out of time and didn't realize it. Usually I catch it and watch for it. Welcome to part two. Anyway, um, what I was starting to say was about the next card. With this moving forward, you breaking these chains, you recovering from that, letting the stuff go that's holding you behind or that stagnation, creating the stagnation, and bringing you back into balance and fulfillment and learning the truths about things. I know you're scared of like maybe a bad thing will happen, from the karma indication here. I just think it's all in your head. I don't think anything's going to do that to you. I just think it's just you, like the inner saboteur kind of thing. Um, because under that justice card, well, the justice it says reliability, but it's the King of Pentacles. I mean, the King of Pentacles is someone who is comfortable financially, who has all the things, basically living the life, right? It's about you being grounded in that, being comfortable in that, the reliability of it. You're putting the work in. You're like I said, you're. It looks like you're going to empower yourself and recover and bounce back from these things that are holding you back. And you're putting the work in, and you're going to be able to reap the rewards of that or enjoy the life that's going to come with these by taking this leap and having that faith. So, what's the advice you have for for this collective spirit? Um, Part of taking the leap and the releasing the binds and empowering yourself to make this move, I feel like there's a bit of hesitation still with that because I got the Magician in reverse. The Magician is usually about creating and manifesting the reality that you want. And you can do that. You're just, like I said, with the negative mindset and stuff that's blocking you from it. It says trickery. Now, I don't know if there's something going on in your life that is causing the stagnation, possibly too, like the karma feeling and the stagnation, and it says trickery. I don't know if there's somebody in your life that is deceiving you and causing that. Maybe for some people in the collective, but maybe not for all. I just think here it's like you're not using the tools of the Magician. You're not allowing yourself to move forward. Even though I feel like you're wanting to take the leap, you're wanting to break these chains, break whatever is binding you, and empower yourself, but I feel like still there's a hesitation of creating that life that you want, or a lack of faith in your own ability to manifest this into your life, even though you're putting in the work. So I don't feel like you're just manifesting and doing nothing. I just think with the trickery part of it, I'm not so sure about that part. Like I said, there could be somebody, maybe an ex or something, or somebody you're currently with that could be doing those things, but I'm really not picking up on that energy. Like I said, that could be a reality for some in the collective, but I'm really not picking up on that. I just think it's maybe just yourself not utilizing your gifts, not utilizing your abilities because of a possible fear of moving forward because you're afraid something might backfire. Um, but you want to use the tools at your disposal. I think you can manifest what you want. I just don't think you're doing that. And yeah, the Wheel of Fortune under the coming into balance and being fulfilled, that kind of thing, and the recovery with the Ten of Swords, like moving out of that energy and moving into something better. I mentioned the Wheel of Fortune, cycles of change. So the wheel's turning in your favor. So now's the time to do the thing, because if you wait too long, the wheel will turn again and it won't be in your favor at that point in time. So I think you have the tools at your disposal. You're just afraid. The energy I keep picking up, you're just afraid to do it. You're afraid to do it. It's holding you. You're holding yourself back. Stop doing The next card I got was the Three of Swords in reverse. Healed wounds. So with this card, like I said, maybe you're afraid to move forward because maybe something in the past may have happened to you that's caused you to be afraid that something karmic would happen, or something, from the Justice card here, it's about truth, balance, and, the pros and the cons of everything, learning all the new things. But there could be a karmic element, right? Not necessarily, but could be. And I think that's what you're afraid of. And with that, and it could be from something that you healed from, that you have been healing from and putting in the work, from the King of Pentacles, being grounded, putting in the work and doing the things. You haven't quite got to the point of manifesting this change, but you're healing and you're putting in the work from it. And I think that's why you're a little scared. Because sometimes when we don't put in the work, those things can come back and repeat themselves again, and then you'll go through the same cycle. And you don't want to go through that same karmic cycle. I think you're wanting to break this, and I think as long as you move forward into this new beginning and empower yourself and use the tools within you, you'll do it. But it's up to you to have faith in yourself, and it's up to you to believe in yourself and your ability to do so. And we got the Last Judgment card. It's time for you to level up. It's time for you to reflect, level up, self-evaluation. Yeah, the reflection. Can't stay stagnant. It's time for you to level up. You're already putting in the work. You're getting to a better place. You just haven't fully embraced it yet because negative self-talk. So I'm gonna pull one of the Mother Mort Carnival Soul cards from this Oracle deck to see, what else we can learn. The Puppeteer. One sec. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to pause because I still refer to the book on this deck because I'm not used to it. But the first thing when I pulled this card I thought of was manipulation, the Puppeteer. And the reason I say that is because under the bottom of the deck, I wasn't going to read that card because I didn't feel like it was part of the reading. But now that this popped up, remember I said self-evaluation with the Judgment card? Well, if I go under that, we had the King of Wands and it says manipulation. So, I mentioned something about possibly having somebody else doing trickery. Maybe someone is manipulating you. This might be valid for some because with the Puppeteer, it's asking the question, do you have control over your life, or are you controlling the strings, or is someone else controlling you, or someone else manipulating you? And I think that could be what's going on then. Maybe the trickery from the Magician card holds true since manipulation's coming up. So maybe that's why you're scared of repeating a karmic cycle when you're trying to move forward into something better. Because looking at the book, I don't think there's anything else. It's basically, are you being used as the puppet, or, are you being used, or are you being manipulated? And that's the question. So, I wasn't going to read this card, like I said, because I thought it didn't fit, but now it does. Now it makes sense because with that extra card coming out. So, be aware of those who are trying to manipulate you into not moving into something for your highest and best good. And if you know who that person is, maybe that's what you need to let go of as you are healing from that. I hope this helps. I hope you have a good night, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.